Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules. If you're new, today I'm doing this monochromatic brown look. This look is inspired by Hung Vanngo. I am deeply inspired by all of his work. So if you want to see how I got this, keep on watching. I'm going to use the Chantecaille Future Skin Oil-Free Gel Foundation. This is in the shade Vanilla, and honestly, I haven't used this in quite some time. Here's the texture of that. There's what that's looking like. It's really nice. You can still see, my imperfections, which is fine. I may do like one more little layer. I prepped my skin today with the Chantecaille SPF. This is the Ultra Sun Protection Sunscreen Primer. This is really nice for under makeup because it's like a sunscreen and a primer. Has a light rose scent to it, so just be aware. This doesn't have any scent to it. I'm going to use my Kosas color corrector. This is in the shade Illusion. Definitely need a good amount of this. I like to take a little bit of that color corrector and just put whatever left on the brush on my eyelids just to blend out any discoloration. I do have some dryness here. I'm not really sure what that's from, but this side of my eye is a little bit dry. I'm just going to stick with Kosas for concealer. This is the shade 3.8N. For bronzer today, I'm using my Chanel Le Beige cream bronzer, and this is in the shade 395. It's a deeper bronze, but honestly, I feel like this could work for lighter skin tones too. I just love the tone of it. It's more of like a neutral bronze. And I think that this blends in so nicely with the Chantecaille. Just sculpt out my jaw a little bit. I'm using my Huda Beauty setting powder. This is in the shade Pound Cake, and I'm just going to set under my eyes and a little bit on my lids as well. I'm going to use my bronzer brush and just lightly swipe this over my face to set the rest of it. For bronzer, I'm using my Dior Forever Nude Bronze in the shade 30 Tan Matte. And I'm using my Rephr brush. It's number 25. And I'm just going to sweep this over. I totally forgot to use blush. I just remember that right now. But honestly, because it is going to be more of a brown, like monochromatic look, then I feel like I don't want to have much blush on anyway, so I might just use like a powder blush. I'm using my Laura Mercier blush in Fresco. I feel like this is the perfect shade for this look. It's just like kind of a nude, barely there blush, but it adds a little bit of luminescence, a little bit of something to your cheek, so it's not like blank space right there. I absolutely love my Laura Mercier blushes so much. You definitely need to use these. These are such good blushes. For eyes today, I'm using my Lancome Idole Cafe Crush, and I'm sticking with these browns here, this row. So first, I'm just going to set my lids with this lightest brown here, with a big fluffy brush. I'm going to kind of keep this on the neutral to warm side today. Not too warm, but not too cool, so just kind of neutral but leaning warm. To make it a little bit warmer, I'll use this shade right here. It's kind of like a caramel color. Same brush, and I'm just going to put that all over pretty much, mostly in the crease, just giving it like a nice flush of color. And I'm going to just flick this up to give my eye a more lifted look. I'm going to switch over to this eye pencil. It's the Copper Charge Matte by Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm just going to use this and blend it out on my upper lash line. For more of a neutral brown, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's like a kind of like a, yeah, just a neutral brown. I'm going to pack that mostly on my mobile lid. I'm taking it a little bit into the crease, but I'm mostly focusing this on my mobile lid. I'm going to take my big fluffy brush again and dip into that lightest brown shade and just blend out those edges. I don't want this to get too smoky, so I'm just toning it down a little bit with that that lightest tan shade in the palette. For eyes today, I'm using my MAC Stack mascara in Chestnut and my Rephr eyelash curler. Before I put the mascara on, I'm going to do a little bit of liquid liner. This is the Lancome Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner, and this is in the shade Syrup Brown. I'm just going to do a little bit of a wing, a tiny little flick. For lips, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Foxy Brown. I'm using this matte liquid pigment. It's basically all over, like you can use it all over, but I'm using it for my lips. By Danessa Myricks, it's in the shade Nudes 8. And I absolutely love this because you can use it, it's like a multi-purpose product. But if you use it on your lips, it acts as like a liquid matte lipstick, which I love. These are very long lasting and waterproof. So you want to work somewhat fast and then also hydrate your lips underneath so that it's not drying. The brush that I'm using is Angie Hot and Flashy A505. This is really good for like smudging in a lip liner or applying lipstick. I think it just gives good precision. This is the finished look. I love how this turned out. It's just very simple, perfect for all year, but great especially for fall. It's monochromatic. Everything just flows. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.